Today is Monday, Parashat Tazria. We're learning the Ketubim from the Chok Leisrael for today. Today Ketubim is from the book of Mishlei, written by King Solomon. Pasuk reads, Uvda'at hadarim yimmaleu, kol hon yakar v'na'im. Uvda'at with knowledge, hadarim yimmaleu, rooms, so to speak, rooms of the house, or in general, what a person has, Imale will be filled up. Kol hon yakar v'na'im, with precious and pleasant riches. And what this pasuk indicates is when a person acts in his life, not in a haphazard way, but rather with knowledge, with understanding, he evaluates the actions that he's about to take. That through doing things in life in that way and with having the knowledge is very important to be able to tackle different problems, different situations, then you'll be successful. And the Mishlei many times contrasts this type of person to a foolish person who acts in a haphazard way. Next pasuk, Gever hacham ba'oz ve'ish da'at me'ametz koach. So Gever hacham ba'oz, which means a wise man is strong, and a man of knowledge increases strength. Again, wisdom, knowledge can give stability, can give strength to the person. He's able to meet things in life with a certain self-assurance to be able to deal with situations because he has the knowledge, he has the understanding, and he's going to be able to be strong and also to avoid troubles. Next pasuk, ki betahbulot ta'aseh lecha milchama u'tshu'a berov yoetz. Betahbulot ta'aseh lecha milchama, with strategies you'll make war. And berov yoetz, which means tshu'a, salvation, is through rov yoetz, through much advice, to consult with people. So in other words, in war, of course, you need strategy. If there's no strategy, you cannot win the war. However, and by the way, ultimately it's Hashem who makes the victory possible. But here he says also the importance of consulting with others. And many times, the way that you consult with others, maybe more knowledge of that specific subject, you get advice, and the more advice you have, the more counsel you have. The more you can see whatever situation from various angles and have a resolution, have a solution. And tahbulot, to do strategy, to do war, according to the Hachamim, it's speaking also about the war against Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination that tackles the person every day. We have tests. And the way to approach it is betachbulot, just like if you went to war, you'd have a strategy. You develop also a strategy to meet the Yetzer Hara, and to have in advance, if a person failed in a certain situation and acted in a way that was not right, he should develop a strategy how to avoid this situation in the future. That's betachbulot ta'aseh lecha milchama. And also to seek the advice and the counsel of others is something that can be many times very beneficial, to look at things from another perspective, not just from yours, or from people that have more knowledge about that type of situations. The next pasuk, Ramot la'evil chokhmot. The chokhmot, wisdom, seems totally unattainable to a foolish person. Basha'ar lo yiftach pihu, and the place where Chachamim sit in the Sha'ar, he's not opening his mouth because he doesn't know anything. However, wisdom can be attained a little bit at a time. A foolish person says, I cannot start learning because it's too much to learn. Forget it. But a wise person, one day learns a little, the next day a little bit more, and as days pass, and from experiences of people who learn Daf Yomi, for instance, It takes 7.5 years to finish all the Shas, the Talmud Bavli. One daf at a time, one folio at a time, which means 2 pages. Every day, 2 pages. A person could say, 7.5 years, forget it, I can't do it. I'm not even going to try. And people who have completed all 7.5 years many times will tell you they had no idea that they would be able to accomplish it. But they did it one daf at a time, one folio at a time of Gemara, and then eventually you're able to achieve a lost. So this is the difference between somebody who's foolish, says, I cannot even start, it's too much, looks like unattainable. And the person who's wise, who gains a little bit of wisdom at a time, and he's able to accomplish a lot. These were words from the book of Mishlei by King Solomon, and that's the portion that is for today's Chok Leisrael Ktubim. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.